we about to record the preface of Finding Your Exit Door. I cannot believe we're narrating this book. This is so crazy, bro. Yeah, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, yo, what it do? First off, let me tell you how this whole idea of finding your exit door came to be. You might be sitting here wondering, what is this even about? But trust me, this is about to hit different. It all started back in January of 2023 when I was fasting and praying. During that time, I wasn't expecting much. Just trying to get close to God, do some reflection, you know what I'm saying? But then, out of nowhere, boom, God hit me with this vision to write a book. The message is time to leave behind the things that aren't helping you grow anymore. Whether that's a dead-end job, a toxic relationship, or just a mindset that keeps you stuck. If you've ever felt like you're just going through the motions, waking up every day wondering, is this it? You are not alone. I've been there. And that's exactly what this book is about. It's about finding your own exit door. That next step toward what God's calling you to do. See, back then, I didn't even know I was about to hit a rough patch. I had no idea that I was about to go through my own exit door. My job was something I used to be proud of. It felt like my thing, you know? I was a video producer for this big phone accessories brand, working with top brands, directing, filming, the whole 9 yards. I loved it. I never woke up dreading going to work. But man, there came a point where it just didn't feel right anymore. Something was off. I started feeling trapped. And deep down, I knew it was time to bounce. But let me be real with you. I was scared. Scared because I didn't have a plan B. I didn't have a fat savings account to fall back on. And honestly, I had a bunch of reasons to stay comfortable. One day at work, we got these motivational posters. My coworker thought it would be fun if we picked them randomly. I ended up with one that said, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. And I slapped that on my desk without thinking too much about it. But man, as time went by, those words started hitting home hard. I realized I was way too comfortable. Nothing in my life was pushing me anywhere. And because of that, I wasn't growing. That's when I started looking at my situation differently. I looked at all the PTO I hadn't used. Over 100 hours just sitting there, untouched. It was like I had pressed pause on living my life because of this job. And one day, as I sat there thinking about all of this, I noticed the exit sign above the door flickered. You know, the red exit signs that's above the doors? Yeah, one of those. And as I looked up, I saw the door wide open. Sunlight pouring through, lighting up the path. And I was like, God was telling me, yo, it's time to move on. That was my sign, literally. From that moment, I knew God was calling me into something bigger. I started reflecting on what He'd been planting in my heart for a while. Visions of me on stage at places like Transformation Church, speaking to people and writing books. But I laughed it off at first. I told God, you sure, Lord? I'm no speaker. I barely speak proper English. Ain't nobody trying to hear me. But God kept nudging me, showing me that I didn't need to be perfect. I just needed to be faithful. I felt so burnt out from work, and I told God, I don't have time to do what you've called me to do. And y'all, I promise, God has a sense of humor. A little while after that, I got laid off. At first, I was shook. But then it hit me. God wasn't punishing me. He was clearing my schedule so I could make space for my dreams. That layoff was scary, but it forced me to lean into my faith like never before. I started making more motivational videos, pouring my heart and soul into them, because honestly, it was the only thing that made me feel alive at that point. This book is not just about me or my struggles. It's about you. It's about giving you the tools to find your own exit door, to leave behind what's been holding you back, and to step into a new season of your life, one that's full of purpose, faith, and growth. So, are you ready? Ready to kick open that door and step into the life God has for you? Now let's run that back. So are you ready? Ready to kick open that door and step into the life God has for you? Welcome to Finding Your Exit Door. As we go through these pages, keep your eyes on that exit door. Let it be your guide through the ups and the downs, the victories and the struggles. But before we dive deep, I've got some questions for you. This ain't just a book. It's a guide for real transformation. When you answer these questions, you're not just jotting down some words. You're laying out your path from where you are to where you're supposed to be. Don't rush. Take your time. Be real with yourself. Grab a journal if you need to. This is about figuring out where you're standing right now and where God wants you to go. Ready? Let's go find that door. Question number 1. Reflect on your hallway. Consider the different doors in your life. Which ones have been difficult to close or leave behind? Are there any doors you are curious to open but haven't yet? Question number 2. Focus and direction. Are you more fixated on the past, the doors behind you, or the future, the doors ahead? How is this focus influencing your journey?
I really feel it's my time, think it's my year.